Have you ever wondered, can a person truly change? Picture this: a man named Saul, later known as the Apostle Paul, who once reveled in the persecution of Christians. A zealous figure, fueled by bitterness and intolerance, he was a fearsome force against the followers of Jesus. His mission was clear: to eradicate this new faith that was spreading like wildfire. Saul was not merely a bystander in this wave of persecution. No, he was at its very heart, actively participating in the torment and suffering of Christians. He was known for his relentless pursuit, torturing them, and putting them into prison. His hatred for this new faith was so intense that he sought permission to take his campaign of persecution to Damascus. His intention was to arrest followers of Jesus and bring them bound to Jerusalem. But little did Paul know his life was about to take an unforeseen turn. Imagine the shock, the awe, the fear, when a light from heaven suddenly surrounds you. That's exactly what happened to Paul on the road to Damascus. A radiant beam of light, brighter than the midday sun, enveloped him, stopping him in his tracks. From this blinding light came a voice like no other, resonating with authority and divine power. "Paul, Paul, why are you persecuting me?" asked the voice. It was Jesus reaching out from the celestial plane. In that moment, Paul realized the profound mistake he'd made. He'd been persecuting not mere men and women, but the Son of God himself. The weight of this revelation was overwhelming, sparking an immediate change within him. Paul's zealousness, once directed towards the persecution of Christians, was now ignited with a new purpose. His heart and soul were transformed. Blinded physically but enlightened spiritually, Paul was led by his companions into Damascus, a changed man. How would you react if the person who once sought to harm you now becomes your advocate? Now imagine the astonishment of the Christian community as Paul, once their tormentor, began preaching the very truth he had been vehemently opposing. Yes, the persecutor had turned preacher. The man who once threw followers of Jesus into prison was now proclaiming that Jesus was indeed the Son of God. His conversion was so profound, so absolute, that it left many in disbelief. However, Paul was undeterred. He continued to spread the message of Christ, not caring about the threats from those who once considered him an ally. This shift in roles from hunter to hunted did not shake his newfound faith. Instead, it only strengthened his resolve. From persecutor to persecuted, Paul's transformation was a testament to the power of faith and divine intervention. His story serves as a powerful reminder of the transformative power of faith and the possibility of redemption, regardless of one's past.